Me nah chill, me nah chill. Watch how the girl them a search for the pills. Me nah chill, me nah chill. Dog if you harass me, me might kill. Me nah chill, me nah chill. Watch how the girl them a rush for the
Yo,
pills.
Swanee, let me tell about the zesting dog. Left my rival bush pressing dog.
You risk your life for the zesting dog.
Janu.
Tap on your microphone.
Oh,
Tap on it now.
yeah.
Okay.
Tap, tap, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tap, tap, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yay! Hey, you guys, it's your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, and we are back to everyday conversation for everyday entrepreneurs on the good, the bad, and the bougie. Rainbows and glitter, bitches. All right, I'm your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, and it's been a long time coming, you guys. We are celebrating today. Today is our celebratory show, all right? Your girl's up for probation. I'm free, bitches.
Hey.
She gonna kill me because I said dead end twice on her. She gonna fire my ass. And fire the bitch all the way around. It's been a long time. You have to excuse my behavior.
It's all right.
This show is being brought to you proudly by Perfectly Flawed Boutique. They have an amazing shoe sale going on right now. 2 shoes for $25. They having a huge clearance.
Wait a minute, hold up. 2 shoes?
I think it's 2 shoes for $25.
So one shoe is $15.75? Wait a minute. You mean 2 pairs of shoes?
2 pairs of shoes.
Or you mean 2 shoes for $25?
No, 2 pairs of shoes.
Okay, bitch. Because you said 2 shoes for $25. I'm
2
trying to figure
pairs.
this
She like, I'm
out.
trying to figure that, bitch.
Yeah, hold on.
Am I paying per shoe?
Right,
Like, I said-
$17.50 per shoe.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna be able to do that one. Just tell the bitch to just throw the sale away. Throw the sale away. No, I think it's 2 pairs of shoes
Okay.
for $25. You guys, thank you on that, friend. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to go to a page and find out right now. However, it's Perfectly Flawed Boutique. You guys, they have an amazing shoe sale going on right now. Like I said, each shoe is $17.50.
Right.
Each shoe in a pair is $17.50. I can't find it on the little Mo page. All right, you guys, make sure you go check out Perfectly Flawed Boutique and check out their amazing shoe sale. Also, click on ratedbougie.com, you guys. Ratedbougie.com for their brand new magazine that just released in September. It's the September-October edition, you guys. So make sure that you go and check that out. Last week we read the article called "Ghosted" that was submitted by an anonymous Jane, and man, it sparked a big conversation. We had 178 comments last time, so I really appreciate you guys getting in tune and getting into the video. If she don't pass me this lighter, she gonna cuss my ass out. Something's not working out
It's probably blowing
from that air. My little 18, my little personal AC machine.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get into paternity test. Paternity test. You know, I know we all have some stories, so I'm expecting to see some of you guys dropping some stuff on the live. I need some activity, you guys. I need you, if you're just not tuning in, I'm your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, with my co-host today, Miss Lovey.
Damn, queen of all things, Indy. What? So people are really like up in qualms, because I know it used to be a time where, you know, there wasn't paternity tests. You just had to take somebody's word for it. And then when it did come, it used to be very expensive and like not available to everybody, right?
Right.
And then it became like a state mandated thing.
It's not state mandated yet. Not in
okay.
Texas anyway. But but you know, so the question at hand is, should it be? Like, should it be? Do you feel like that they should mandate a paternity test when the child is born? Well, I'm talking about that's some shit starters of all shit starters, bitch. Because, you know, if it's a married couple, it's supposed to be like, we're married, I know this is my baby, blah, blah, blah. And then you find out, dun, 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 dun,
It's not
you
your baby.
are not the father. But I'm talking about stirring the pot in the house. Ooh, shit, it's going to be smoke in the city.
Damn.
What it will do is make motherfuckers be accountable, though. It will get people in their accountability stages. What I do with that later? In their accountability stages, because you know that there's gonna be some checks and balances going on the other side. So I might try to do better a little better.
So I mean, does the person, if they, I mean, I don't know.
What's up, Frederick?
I think it should be optional. I don't think it should be mandated because some people's ignorance is bliss.
Meaning
The less they know, the better off they are. Some people, you know, are unable to handle that. Some people just really need to not know in order to make everything in their reality be copacetic. I don't know, friend. What do you think? You think it should be mandated?
You know, oh my God, ladies, don't hate me. I have 3 kids, and you know, some smoke in the city would have probably went down if anybody's daddy would have actually been like, I'm swabbing that baby mouth.
Right.
Some shit would have went down in my life. I ain't even gonna front. I was very interesting as a child. Let's just say that as a young adult. So I do feel like it should be an automatic test because
Then again, this might just be their way to get all of people's DNA.
you know it very cool.
To
And
create
you
a
know what?
database.
To create a database. You know what I'm saying? And shit. I'm pretty sure you're not being far from the truth. I'm pretty sure if it was actually mandated, because that definitely would put everybody's DNA on database. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up that we got to look at it like that. But you know damn well.
Fuck around and you got tested for a paternity test and your shit is in the system and your DNA is at the murder scene and you don't even get caught up on some shit.
On some shit.
You got caught up because you forgot to pull out.
Because you forgot to pull out of some shit, or you spit on the bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, what's up, Latrell? What's going on, you guys? Hey, I'm your girl, Miss Boujie, the voice of vision, and you are tuning in live to the good, the bad, and the bougie. Everyday conversations for everyday entrepreneurs. Today's topic, social topic, is guys, we're talking about paternity tests, and I got my co-host with me, my girl, Miss Lovey.
Now, mind you, I don't have kids, people, so my perspective is not one of having kids as far as a paternity test, you know, being applicable or from that perspective.
Yeah. You know, with me having kids, you know, you would think I'd be like, hell nah, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's so many games being played in this day and this age that are open games that it just, you know, I feel like it's fair. It's only fair. Like, you know, the men don't get enough rights. I feel like that is, you know, on certain issues, the men don't get enough rights on certain issues. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like, they deserve a right to know, and the baby deserves a right to know. Because, like, a bitch will take her secret to the grave, and then the baby all fucked up 35, 40 years later because somebody that heard through the grapevine that that's not your daddy.
Or even health problems that might be, you know, avoidable if they know the family line.
The family history. Right, Miss Donna. What's up, Miss Donna? Thank you for tuning in. She says, unfortunately, some men won't or don't take responsibility unless it's proven. And then she came back and said, children need to know who their parents are, and I believe that they need to know, not and for health reasons like you say, and even if those aren't the parents that raised them, they still need to know, because I mean, who in the hell want to accidentally be dating their cousin or they brother or somebody because I don't know my family history, and come to find out we in this small ass town and now I'm humping my brother, and now I've got some nasty shit going on, but it's not really my fault because I ain't know this dude was my brother because of these family secrets, you know. And I just feel like everybody deserves a right to know who is their blood. You know, what they do with that information after that is on them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I feel like, you know, ladies, again, tonight I'm going to piss some folks off. So I'm okay with that. I realize that sometimes my opinion isn't the same as the majority, and that's when, you know, people get mad. But I feel like having 3 kids and raising 3 kids by myself without receiving child support, and I had a child support order, but he never really worked on, so you know, we never really received on one of them, so I was just like, I ain't got time to play these fucking games. And I just believe that, ladies, child support isn't a place that you go to visit when you're mad. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be a grown-up ethological decision that you make based on theory and based on facts, like this motherfucker ain't gonna do shit unless I make him. But if he's a person that's trying, he's putting forth effort, and you know it's effort, thank you, and you know it's effort, and you see that he's trying to get his baby and he's trying to spend time, he just don't want to fuck with you.
That ends up being the case, I believe, often.
You know what I'm saying? Very often.
Very often. Well, I don't know. Maybe in situations where a woman doesn't have a father on the birth certificate, in that situation, and they take the baby's DNA and, you know, do it that way, maybe. but not in. I don't know. I was gonna say mandated if she doesn't have a father on the birth certificate.
I think that it could be mandated, but it also could be an option. So where if either person asks for the option, then it has to be done type ordeal.
Ooh.
Could you imagine the niggas being like, I want a DNA test, damn. And once they say it, it's like, it has to be honored.
It has to be done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you not forcing them, but at that point, you're allowing either party to have the option.
Even a female who's like, oh, not this bullshit nigga. Let me see if he mine. Let me see if he yours.
Like, shit. Let me. Bitch, I'm hoping. You hoping around that motherfucker like Lord.
Not on duty. Not on duty.
Not. Hey, you guys, if you just tuning in, I'm your girl, Miss Boujie. Miss Donna, I thank you for tuning in and staying tuned in. The father needs to take some sort of responsibility. Some men like to just play, leave entire responsibility to the mother, and that's not right. Facts. I do believe that child support should be, that it is necessary. I do believe that child support is necessary.
Yes, it does.
But, you know, for the people who don't like to do shit unless you make them do shit. But I don't believe that child support should be a repercussion of you not wanting to fuck with me. But now I'm mad because you don't want to be in a relationship with me and we got this baby together, so I'm going to go down here to child support just to fuck with you because you don't want to fuck with me. I don't believe that that's what it should be used for, and a lot of times it is used for that reason.
As a weapon.
As a weapon.
And then, oddly enough, it's not used in reverse because there's some bullshit mothers out there, too.
There are. And before, it's like the man is a lot slower to actually go and place child support on her even when she ain't shit. They just be like, we just gonna, you know, shit, let her do her thing, and it's a lot less. And then you got some niggas that's like, fuck that bitch, equal game.
Right.
But it's very few of them. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it, and I'm sorry, again, ladies, I believe it should go either way. Like, why is it fair that if he has the children, you don't have to pay him child support, but when you have primary custody of the children, you want him to have to pay you child support? That ball swings either way.
It should.
That ball should swing either way.
Some niggas just don't even bother because they don't even want to deal with
the extraness and all of, and that's why most women don't, because most women know, like, what good is it gonna do? Some people, you know, like, shit, my kid's dad, well, that was gonna be a waste of energy and a waste of taxpayers' dollars. Like, why this bitch even take this nigga to court? He ain't got two wooden nickels to rub together and shit. It's gonna cost us money to go ask him for money.
And find a nigga to ask me for money. She said two wooden nickels.
Like, I was like, I'm wasting my whole time. So I ain't even waste taxpayers' dollars. I just was like, here, I'm good.
Yeah, okay,
I ain't even waste taxpayer dollars because I already knew, like, it was two wooden nickels. Like, I had a whole discussion with a young man early on the phone today. And, you know, he was like, you know, him and his wife been at it for, ex-wife been at it for some time now about, custody and shared custody of their child.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And he's a good father, you know what I'm saying? He's a great father. And, you know, he does his part in helping to raise his baby. And he would do more, but she kind of uses the baby as a pawn a little bit against him, you know what I'm saying? So he's not really able to, like, do as much as he would like. But he's an active father who would like to be more active, which is rare. Because most of the time, I'm not like, just let me give you the money, bitch, and you figure out what you're going to do with the kids. And I catch him on every other weekend. You know what I'm saying? But he's way more involved, you know. And we were talking about, you know, child support today. And he's one of the ones that believe that if because he's fighting for custody. He's fighting for 50% custody so that nobody has to pay child support. Mm-hmm. That's the way he's like, you know, both of us come to the table and do what's necessary to take care of the child. And it's kind of crazy to see a man fighting so hard for this. Like, he just spent thousands and stuff like that. So there are some men in the world that want to be a part of their kids' lives, but the mom is using child support as a punishment.
Then it's like a generational, like, somebody's mom's mom. It's like stuff that's passed down to us as females about child support. Like, it's a lick. Like, it's a you know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up. Like
it's a lick, and it's not a lick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, everybody's supposed to come to the table to raise this child. A wanted child, unwanted child, whatever the fuck. If the child makes it into the world, look, the child ain't asked for none of this shit. Don't want to be bothered. Didn't get to pick you. It wasn't no duck duck goose game. Bitch, you hit you the parents. It was something else. You know, it was solicited by God. So you know, therefore you can't, you know, hold the child responsible and not do what you need to do to raise your offspring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people you have to make. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, but.
They be in denial.
They be in denial. That's why I feel like the option of a paternity test should definitely be a lot easier to access because it's only fair. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know this young lady.
I don't know this whole. A little bit of being.
you know, I laugh because I was thinking that ain't what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, I don't know this young lady. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of just dibble and dabble. I was a little reckless, and boom, here we are. So I just want to know for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I think it definitely should be a more affordable option to have it done. You know what I'm saying? Sake of men and women and lives being told. What's up, Maisha? What's up, Dre? What's up, Phil? Today we are talking about paternity tests. You know, should they be mandated at birth? You know, how accessible should they be? How long is too long to wait to ask for a paternity test? Like, okay, so let's say, like, you know, you got into the baby 5, you got into the baby's 10, you got to be in the 30s, like, because, you know, people sit around and sit on their feelings and shit and hold grudges and shit for like 30 years, you know what I'm saying? And then when the baby hit like 30, she like, I just want to know who my dad is, and, you know, and you like, well, shit, I'll take a paternity test now. Bitch, why you opt to take no paternity test like 5 years ago or some shit so that we could have all got this up? We could have been some different events that took place.
You know, sometimes like kids, I feel like when they're born or like young, as they grow older, their faces develop, so they start looking either less or more like their father or mother.
Right.
So like maybe they don't like start really peeking into that face of the other person until they're like 17, 18 years old, you know, like they're older. Or
but you better stop basing your bloodline on looks, because you know what I'm saying? Because the combination of genetics can fuck the whole looks up.
Really should.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, one person's genes can be a lot stronger than the other person's genes. You know what I'm saying? And shit, somebody from way back when reach up and get in the gene pool, and now this baby got gray eyes. We trying to figure out why the fuck this baby got gray eyes. You know what I'm saying? Did your mama have gray eyes? No. Did your mama know? Right. And then you find out, but my grandma's grandma, God damn, it went that far back?
Right.
Shit.
And it will.
And it will. And it does. You know what I'm saying? And it creeps up in the family line, you know. So, you know, I think that, yeah, Miss Donna, I know that's your opinion, baby. It's a good opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? I just, yeah, bitch. I ain't mad. Some niggas would have been mad at me. Oh, Lord. My ass was wild. I don't know. I was doing me. And for the good and for the bad. And definitely sometimes for the bougie. And so, you know.
One time for the bougie
one time for the bougie girl. So, you know, it's I can definitely see it. And having brothers, you know what I'm saying? I felt that sisterly sitting back being like, if you don't test that motherfucking baby, if you don't find out what you
that
mean,
would be like the catch, though, is that their DNA is now going to be in the system. So when niggas know that their DNA is going to be in the system, so it's like, put my DNA in the system to find out if this is my kid, or accept that this is my kid and just fucking stay out the way.
Stay the fuck out the way, like, because I know I be doing some questionable shit, and I don't need Uncle Sam with my DNA just right now. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years from now, but bitch, not right now. I'm still acting up. I'm still doing some shit. You ain't never lied. I ain't never think about that, but as a criminal. Or a nigga that do some not so straight shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I be like,
twice. Like, you know what? I'll raise that
that's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. I's that baby pappy, bitch. Come on, shit. Right. I'm either gonna be good midway or half. Yeah. Shit, bitch, what you need? What is it that you looking for?
They go scare niggas to claiming to be the father just so that they can.
Because, you know, niggas gonna be thinking it's some smart dudes in the world. You know, they be like, ding, ding, hold on, bitch. That's not like automatic database entry. That's,
right.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Put my DNA where?
In the system.
You know what?
Oh, you know.
That's my boo.
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
I don't know what we gonna do for date night next month.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to just go on and marry because it's cheaper to keep her and shit.
She's a keeper.
Yeah. That's a shame.
For real, though.
That's the truth, though. When you start really digesting
step up like a motherfucker.
I'm talking about eyes and therapy. People be raising their heads and shit. Be in the front of the line. In the front of the line. You know, this nigga got that early bitch to get in the front of the line. That nigga was at 3 hours early with his camper and his umbrella, his little bottle of water, his little Arctica cups. You know what I'm saying? The insulated cups, bitch. In there, bitch.
Sliced oranges.
Who's next? Me.
It's my baby.
It's my baby. All right.
Bitch, I'm dead. For real.
Cause you know, it ain't that. We ain't just talking about black people. We talking about white people, orange people, purple people, and all ethnicities. They all gonna be like, hold on. They gonna have my DNA on file.
Right.
Yeah, I just killed Obama. Like, right. I'm not finna get in that.
I might kill somebody in a couple years. Now I'm fucked.
Yeah. You already got, no. Hell no. I think I got it all up at the scene, but I might have left a little something behind. It got me fucked up.
Right?
Yeah, I asked the Peppy. Baby, I be at all you little chill meetings, see me and text. God damn. That's funny.
That's all niggas need to know.
That's funny. You know, highlight that part. You can't, you know, that can't be like the infomercial and it's the very last thing at the bottom when you speaking all fast and shit and you trying to roll through the credits. It can't be at that part. It gotta be in the commercial so that niggas can see that and be like, no, I don't think I'm going for that. I think I just go ahead. I paid a little child support. Let me give me a part-time job under the table and shit so that my under the table money ain't messed with, and that can kind of pay my little bills and stuff, you know, and I give her this little money. You know, they got to plan that shit out. Ooh.
That's funny.
Y'all the truth. You the truth. You the truth. Miss Donna, there's men out there that have too many children and don't take care of any. Baby! Maybe the test would deter flowering the population. You know, maybe.
Perhaps.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good way to spin it, Miss Donna, because, yeah, because you got some habitual repeat offenders of children makers.
Because they're not being held accountable.
Because they're not being held accountable. So, you know, but got the audacity to be like, how many kids you got? Oh, I got 10 kids. Nigga, how many you take care of? Now, what's their name? How old? There's. Nigga, how many theirs is it? Nigga, you don't know your kids' names? It's 10 of them. Rattle them off.
Right.
He can't get past the first 2 because he don't know because he ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, you guys. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in today. We're talking about paternity tests and just different ways that it affects the community, affects your household, affects his life, you know, affects the system. You know, what can it mean on a back burner of it all? Like, we've been talking about maybe it being like a database entry system. Man, that's actually one of the ones that if we consider ourselves to stay woke, for the ones that say they woke, that would have hit real home to you because you'd have been like, yeah. You know, that's exactly what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And then you got other people that's like, nah, they just trying to make sure that we the daddy or they the mama. But yeah, it'll you know what else it'll cut down on? It'll cut down on people being able to dump babies because your DNA already in the system. So
right.
when this baby's DNA hit the system, it's gonna pull your DNA, and you're gonna be held accountable right there. Right there. No. You dumped this baby at the 4th fire station.
No denying it.
Yeah. No, you did. Yes, you did. There's no denying it.
Right.
Then there are women who have too many kids and don't know who the fathers are. Girl, because Maury be bringing them hoes out. Do you understand? He be bringing them out, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I be tuned into that shit too, bro. Especially when she be like on baby daddy number 4, 5, and 6.
She the veteran on the show.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm on the edge of my chair like, ooh, like what number we on? 4? 4, bitch? God, you was fucking for real. Like, you wasn't humping for play. You was humping for real, for real. She just wanted a free fly. She was, baby, on number 4, all in a 7-day window. Sis, you was acting bad, bro. All you want to do is just pat her on the back and be like, it's not okay, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie and be like, bitch, it's okay. Ain't nobody gonna judge you, bitch. We finna judge the shit out your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing you can do about that, so therefore it's gonna have to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, either way it's not fair for the children. No, either way it is not fair for the children. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it needs to be established in the beginning. So therefore the feelings ain't drug on. People can't lie. It really makes people be accountable, but it does create a database of your genetic makeups, and that's what sucks because it's yeah, it's hard, it's so easy to explain, but I can see a lot of y'all gonna be like, y'all tripping. But you know what I'm saying? It can be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be a real bad thing. So that's like a double negative, like a good and a positive for me. All right, you guys. Let me grab Miss Boujie. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna get into some more music, and we will be back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You stupid.
Got my own little. Every time I'm gonna have to do a little something. Do a little something. We'll be right back. It's not okay, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie and be like, bitch, it's okay. Ain't nobody gonna judge you, bitch. We finna judge the shit out your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing you can do about that, so therefore it's gonna have to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, either way it's not fair for the children. No, either way it is not fair for the children. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it needs to be established in the beginning. So therefore the